Alright guys, before I get into the weekly Road to 100 million updates, something popped up in-game while I was doing my update, and I didn't realize it until afterwards because I hadn't restarted my game, but Palkia was announced as the next legendary raid boss. You can see right here's the in-game, entering a new dimension of raid battles with Palkia. A new arrival to raids will test your strength in 2019. The water and dragon type, interesting typing, will join raid battles across the world from January 29th at 1 p.m. to February 28th at 1 p.m. So a full month of Palkia. So there's the dates. Palkia will appear in raid battles. Don't miss your chance to catch this legendary Pokemon before it returns to its own spatial dimensions. Stay safe and happy exploring. So Palkia, Gen 4 legendary, one that I've heard of. Again, I've said it before in many videos. I never took part in Gen 4 beyond. Gen 3 was the last Pokemon Game Boy game I played. So guys, here are some little stats, kind of what you're going to be looking for with Palkia when it comes out tomorrow. Of course, I'll be getting out my easiest way to catch Palkia. Hopefully tomorrow. It might be a little bit, I should be able to get some raids in. So yeah, you should see that sometime tomorrow, late tomorrow night. But yeah, 2280 CP when it's non-weather boosted, and then during windy or rainy weather, which boosts water or dragon, it's going to be 2850 CP is going to be your 100%. Some of your better counters you're going to be looking at are Rayquaza with Dragon Tail and Outrage, Dragonite with Dragon Tail and Outrage, as well as some other combinations of maybe Dragon Claw, Dragon Breath. Draco Meteor isn't the best move to use against him because you are going to be dying really fast, because Palkia is going to also know Dragon type moves. So saving up for that Draco Meteor might cause some problems. If you only have a few people, you might die really fast. So having the shorter bar move sets is going to be beneficial for you guys. Salamence, another one. Again, he will have the Draco Meteor, but he is a good option here. And then Latios and Latios are kind of, you know, the mid-tier. They're not as good as the other top tier ones. Gardevoir having Fairy type move in Dazzling Gleam. If you're really desperate, if you don't have any of those other ones, she will be able to do some good damage. Just the Fairy type hurts. It gets, you know, takes a hit here because they don't have a fast Fairy type move yet in the game. Also, I actually skipped Palkia itself. It will be good to use against itself with Dragon Tail and Draco Meteor. I'm not sure if it's going to learn out. Might be able to learn Outrage. I'm not sure the moveset exactly for Palkia yet, but yes, it will be good against itself, being that it does have the Dragon type movesets. So if you go ahead and you get a high 90s, or even if you get lucky and you get that 100% one, you're going to want to max that guy out and use it against future ones if you're going to continue doing them while it is around. So guys, that's going to do it. I quickly just wanted to give you that update about Palkia coming into Pokemon Go. So let's go ahead and roll my little clip of my updated stats of how I did this week in my Road to 100 million. Alright, what's going on everybody? Captain here back with another Pokemon Go Road to 100 million update. It is week 4. I'm over here at William Land Park, which actually I came here because I heard it is a Mischievous nest, and as you can see there's one right here. Shiny check. No, we still need that shiny. But guys, let's go ahead and dive into this week's update. So as you know, Groudon and Kyogre are current raid bosses, so I did a bunch of those, so my XP pretty big this week. So let's go ahead and dive into the numbers. So I'm gonna mix it up. Normally I say the XP first, but I figured since that's what this whole thing is based around, I'll go ahead and save that for last from now on. So it's kind of like the big reveal, I guess you could say. So we'll go ahead, start with the catches. So right here, I've caught a few Pokemon today. So, oh dang it, I actually wanted to catch it when I was at 33333, so that would have been kind of cool. Oh well, just missed that. But overall for this last week, I caught 1,244 Pokemon. Pretty much my biggest week yet for catches, excluding community weekend, because that, you know, I caught a ton then. So yeah, I'm not counting that one. This was my biggest catch week. Evolutions was probably my least one, because I'm running out of candies on some of the Pokemon that you catch most frequently, because I've just been evolving them like crazy. And so I only did 57 evolutions this week. So like I said, kind of a slower week on the evolutions, but we are going to actually evolve a few things at the end once I've gone through these numbers. Hatches, I hatched 114 up to 2,652, and then if I go over to the research, wherever the research is, and find the research. There it is, 2,118. I did 67 researches this week. And also the next thing I'm going to talk about is the raids. So we'll go down, find the basic raids. So this is the level 1s through 4s. I only did 6 this week. There's just not very many good raid bosses in the 1 through 4 range right now with this Hoenn event going on, which ends on Tuesday, so tomorrow. Really only like Absol that I'm really looking for. So yeah, didn't really do many of those. But the big number for this week, where most of my XP has come from, is right here. If I click on, nope, that's the wrong one, legendaries, 1,053. So yes, I hit my legendary badge. I hit that this week. I tweeted it out right when it happened, right when I was at 1,000. So that was pretty epic. But overall, for my legendary raids, I did 82 legendary Kyogre or Groudon raids this week, and I'll quickly show you the shiny count for those. If I type in shiny, I did just get myself a Psyduck yesterday, another third Zigzagoon today, but I got 2 more shiny Kyogre and then 3 Groudon that you can see right there. Pretty epic, and then some other shinies thrown in there as well. So pretty good luck with the shinies in the last week as well. So let's go ahead and get down to the final number. If I scroll all the way down to my XP count, I'm up to 56,675,682, which was a grand total of 2,518,980 XP in just the last week. Definitely my biggest grind XP wise since I started this. I don't know ever, I might have had bigger weeks in the past, but yeah, that was a pretty big number compared to the last few weeks. So guys, there are the updates for this road to 100 mil. And now what I want to do is I want to go in and I want to evolve a few other special things that I caught in the last week. So if I type in Shroomish, there is the Shroomish. You look at evolve it in Breloom or in Grass Knot, which is a very strong, powerful grass type move for not PvP, for battling in gyms and in raids. So I want to make sure I get one of those, and I happened to get super lucky and came across a 100% one earlier this week. So let's go ahead, evolve this guy, guarantee that it gets that Grass Knot. I'll be maxing this guy out eventually. I have other Breloom that I'm using for PvP, and on the note of PvP, I do have a Boulder Cup tournament that I am participating in on Wednesday this week. I will record that, and I have some other evolutions I'm going to do for that I'll record before the event for you guys to see. And there it is, Grass Knot on the Breloom, 100% IVs. I'll probably buy a second move for him and get Dynamic Punch as well, just because, and maybe switch it over to counter, or maybe keep it on Bullet Seed. I don't know yet, we'll see. Might just change it up depending on the raid bosses. But yeah, definitely, but like I was saying, got some stuff I want to show you guys before the Boulder Cup, and I'll record my Boulder Cup experience, I guess you could say, so you guys will definitely see that. Also, I wanted to evolve my shiny Phoebus. I've walked it enough kilometers now. I have the candies. I got this guy on the Phoebus Community Day, and it's a 96%. So guys, let's go ahead and evolve this guy as well. Get ourselves that shiny Milotic, however you say it. I don't know if it's going to be any good for PvP or gymming or anything, but guys, either way, it's a brand new shiny and a really cool looking shiny, if I do say so myself. I'm a big fan of its shiny. It's got like the gold and almost looks like a snake's tail. I guess it is kind of like a giant snake, maybe. I don't know what it technically is supposed to be, but there we go. We got ourselves the 96% shiny Milotic. Guys, let me know if your best Milotic was, or your best Phoebus you got, your shiny one or whatnot from that event, but this is my best one. Well, the shiny version. I guess I do have a 100% one, but that's beside the point. But there we go. There's the Milotic shiny. Awesome. And lastly, as we are checking another Mischievous here that is also not shiny, what we're doing every Monday when I do these updates is I claim my research breakthrough to get my weekly reward to see what legendary we're going to be getting from this. So it could be any of the legendary dogs, the birds, or Lugia or Ho-Oh, a couple of those being shinies. I don't know if I got a Sinnoh, I clicked through it too fast there. Let's go ahead, start encounter, and it is an Rt100M, which I already have 100% of, so I don't really need these guys, but let's go ahead and catch them anyways. And there it is, there is the Rt100M. I don't know if that was a good IV one. We'll go ahead and check that before we end this video off. Appraise, strong, nope, it's bad. So yeah, there it is, Articuno in the bag. I'm probably gonna walk around here, check some more Mischievous, try to get a shiny one. But guys, let me know how you're doing on your challenges. But that's gonna do for this one. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.